Dragon Boat is about the power of the dragon. With its strength and power, the dragon rides the clouds in the sky and commands the wind, mist, and rain.
Let's get 20! Okay, give me 10. 1. Good job. Sit big now. Get big in the boat. Come on. I need another inch. Reach. All right. My name is Betty Solly, and I'm a dragon boat racer. And I came into dragon boat racing a different way than some people do. I heard about it at a breast cancer survivors conference, I guess about, close to 14 years ago. And being a former health and phys ed teacher and a coach, I overheard a conversation about dragon boat racing, and I said, "What is dragon boat racing? Never heard of it." They told me it was a long canoe and that they race. Well, I hadn't been on a team since high school. And to find a team when you're 58 years old sounds pretty good. So, I guess maybe 4 or 5 months later, I go down to the river, and I meet up with these women that all have red and black vests on, and I see the boat. It's a really long canoe. So I get in the boat, and I was hooked. You have to work together. You can't. I mean, that is the essence of dragon boating, is timing. You absolutely must work together. Dragon Boat Association actually has won the Worlds, which is the equivalent of the Olympics in dragon boating, for several years. My team, Philadelphia Flying Phoenix, is the national champion women's team. So, it's a pretty good place to be a dragon boater in Philadelphia here. So, getting back to where I started, I was in the boat. I was a breast cancer survivor. I was bald. I had just finished my chemo, been through radiation, been through my surgeries. Everything was looking better, and I knew I had to do something, to get back in some kind of physical condition again. So, dragon boating does it for you. We're on the water at least 3 or 4 days a week, sometimes in the evening, sometimes very early in the morning. And it's not just going out in a canoe for a paddle. It's very intense, but it's a lot of fun. And it's most fun because you're with people, and you're with people that you enjoy their company. I probably never would have met most of these people. I'm on the boat with people that are doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses. We have a whole bunch of nurses on the boat, and health professionals. It's amazing. We just have a lot of really good people that share a passion for this sport. They told us not to lift weight because of lymphedema. Lymphedema is the swelling that comes along with the removal of your lymph nodes. And there was a Dr. Donald McKenzie from Vancouver, about close to 20 years ago, really. He got 20 women that were brave enough to go out in a dragon boat to disprove the prevailing wisdom on the medical community that dragon boating, or that weight-bearing exercise, any type of weight-bearing exercise, would cause an increase in the lymphedema for women who survived the breast cancer. Well, these brave women went out there. They were the first breast cancer team in the world. And sure enough, Dr. McKenzie found out that exercise is very beneficial for breast cancer survivors. So Philadelphia Flying Phoenix has a breast cancer survivors team. It's called Against the Wind. And I became a member of Against the Wind. So off we went. We went to Vancouver, Canada, for the first gathering of breast cancer survivor crews from all over the world. That was the very first one. And then 4 years later, I went to Australia, and I competed there in the International Breast Cancer Survivors Festival. 4 years after that, we were in Peterborough, Canada, for another international festival. And then last year we were down in Sarasota at the brand new Nate Benderson facility. It's been absolutely amazing to take this journey as a breast cancer survivor in Dragon Boat. It's just given me a whole new lease on life. I tell people I have two passions. One are my grandchildren, and the other is dragon boating.
Thanks to Betty Soley for sharing her story.